Alright, welcome back. This is a Honda GX340, 340 or 337 cc stationary engine. Can be used to drive a pump. I see a lot of these with pumps, with generators, that kind of thing. I have no idea what's wrong with this one. I just pulled it out just then. It does spin over and have the tiniest bit of compression, but it's really not much. So I'm going to probably start by pulling the airbox off, checking inside the fuel tank, flushing out these fuel lines, seeing how bad they are, and pulling out the spark plug and seeing what it's like. And I'll check the oil while I'm at it too. So it's time to do something I didn't really want to do on this, and that is rebuilding, or not rebuilding, just cleaning out this carby. I didn't really want to do this just because basically I'm lazy, but anyway, it looks like that's what we're going to have to do. So I pulled it off, and I rip it apart and clean it out. So we're back with this motor. It is a bit later on in time, but I did notice as this thing was turning over, there was a hissing sound coming from it, which at first I thought was just exhaust valve or intake valve, a little bit of leak on one of them. But I did put my hand over the side of the motor and there was a fair bit of a pulse coming out from air, which is obviously head gasket. So I tore the head off, and yeah, this head gasket was definitely past its prime. So now we have a new head gasket here, and a new valve cover gasket. So I'm quickly gonna whack them on, and this thing should start up pretty easy, I think. So let's get into that. runs, and you can use the throttle control there to control the throttle a little bit, but it hunts pretty bad, so I'm imagining that's probably the carby needing cleaned out. It doesn't really like to run with the choke off, so that indicates, yeah, the carby needs to be cleaned out, so I'll whip that off, clean it out, and it should be good to go then pretty much. I'll get some string for the pull start, whack the pull start on, slap all the other little bits and bobs on it, and then it should be ready to go.